Welcome to the Figure Zone. Today we've got another third-party 1/6 scale figure review. Now this is a third-party figure, which means the company does not own the rights to produce this figure. They made it so they can make some cash, and we buy it because we want to help fill out our collections. So if you're cool with that, cool. Not cool with that, cool. I got this particular figure from 16kit.com. Great customer service, trusted seller, fast and free shipping, and also there is a rewards program, which is pretty frackin' awesome. I also like to order my figures from TNS Figures and Giant Toy. Check out their website links in the description below. Today we have the 1/6 scale Diaochan figure from Flagset. This is the FSG002 figure. And the box art shows the figure on here, which looks pretty awesome. What I don't like seeing on boxes is 1/6 scale collectible figure prototype shown. Final product may be slightly different. So usually when you see that, sometimes you gotta worry a tiny bit. And on the back you got the cool figure there also. And you get some warnings: adult collectible, not a toy. Recommended for ages 15 and up. So this is a seamless body, so this is an action figure. Action figure. Now this is a little bit wider box than usual, like Hot Toys figures, and a little bit thinner, almost like the TB League figure box that you get. So slide the top off to reveal the figure, and pretty much that's it. And this is all the accessories. You get a flower, which is wearable, or if you want her to hold it, make it look like a giant flower, which is cool. It's got a little bendy wire on there, so yeah, cool. You get her signature weapon, which is like a chain whip style weapon, which the detail looks pretty cool. It's all plastic, but it looks nice. It looks like real metal. The silver and the gold areas look really cool. They're very metallic and shiny, and you got some little like jewel pieces inside there too. They did a great job on this. Looks very, very cool. You also have a bunch of hands you get with this. Not too many. You get like a little pointy, expressive hand. You also get two hands for tight holding. And there's also like an open more hand that doesn't really hold any weapon. It's more for show, I guess. But still, that's cool. The character Diaochan has been around for a long time. For the Four Beauties of Ancient China and the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It's even in Magic the Gathering in a card there. And also eventually worked its way into video games, which Dynasty Warriors was one of the big games. I love that game from back in the day. I haven't played it in years, but it still looks pretty awesome. There's also a live action movie that's out now too. I think I might check that out today because it just looks cool, but it looks like a video game, but live action. So this is what the figure is pretty much based off of, that kind of look from the actual video game. So let's check out the figure. And here she is. And first impressions are, it's a little different than I expected. But the costume, very cool looking. The little top hair piece there is supposed to be more centered, but mine's off a little bit. I don't want to mess with it too much because I'm afraid I'll pull out some hair. It's got the rooted hair. You got one piece in the back for the giant ponytail, and two side pieces that kind of flail out a little bit. You kind of mess with it a little bit. I just dip my fingers in water and kind of push the hair a little bit closer to the face, so it's not super poofy. But the metal thing up top, it's actually plastic. It feels like it's just not in the right spot. So this is what I was talking about prototype shown. That's not the head sculpt. That's really disappointing. It's not at all the head sculpt in any angle you get. The eyes are different, the eyebrows are different, the face is different, maybe the nose is similar, but this is not the same figure. It's more looking like a fan drawing or something, but she also has many different looks, so I'm kind of cool with it. It's not what we wanted. I really fell in love with that head sculpt. I was like, wow, that's a really cool head sculpt, but we got something totally different, so that's cool. Costume looks really nice. It's got multiple layers of clothing. Now this is a seamless body. It does smell and feel like a TB League, but I could be wrong. And the clothing looks really nice. The stitching is great. I personally wouldn't try to take anything off because of how everything is like multiple layers, how it's all sewn together, but it looks really nice in hand. The colors are very vibrant. It's very close to the exact same detail as the Dynasty Warriors video game. You have little plasticky pieces, and everything is like all sewn together in very intricate detail. And there's the body you can see right there. Coming down the feet, there's like a split cut boot kind of thing going on, but the feet just don't stand. They're not totally stable. They're kind of very floppy. In the back of the thing, you can see the gigantic heels there. The figure just won't take the weight. It just goes forward or goes backwards. So it's kind of like, you need a stand for this figure, unfortunately. The hair is cool. It's, like I say, throw a little bit of water on there. The back of the outfit, again, the detail is fracking nuts. It's got a Velcro piece on there. I wouldn't mess around with that because there's so many different pieces sewn onto other pieces to keep everything in place, or else this whole outfit would pretty much just fall apart. You've actually got some wires in this little sash area here too, which is pretty cool because you can pose this thing like she's in the wind and pretty much just checking out the rest of the body. She does have some underpants there, which is good, so it protects the figure a little bit. Also, a good tip too, if you ever get any staining on your seamless bodies, take a little bit of blue tack and keep dabbing the blue tack on, and the rubbing from the costumes will come off. So keep that in mind. Use blue tack, keep dabbing it away and moving it around a little bit, and it gets the stains off the body. Doesn't work for a regular plastic body, the seamless bodies. It works fracking great. What's kind of a bummer is you can actually see where the head and the hair meets. You gotta kind of mess with the hair a little bit to get that line to disappear. Also looks like she's wearing like a face mask, like she's freaking Leatherface or something there. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel big time. An algorithm is produced in the Matrix, and it shows viewer interaction, and it shares the video with more and more people so more people can find these awesome fracking figures. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out any of my third-party previews and reviews. I gotta say, this is a pretty cool figure. I love the seamless body on this figure. It looks awesome. The clothing is amazing. You got some little issues here and there, like the top piece. Maybe if I can mess around with that a little bit more, I'm afraid I'll mess up that little top crown looking piece there and screw up the hair, which sometimes rooted hair, if you screw that up a little bit, you're gonna have to put a lot of effort to get it back looking the way it was. But again, this is a seamless body too, which really helps to make this figure. You can pose these things any way you want, pretty much almost like a human, which is awesome because it's got the steel skeleton in these things. The body definitely has some weight. The figure's got some weight on it, which is awesome. The one thing I don't like, of course, is the feet. You need a stand with this thing. The feet, like the ball joints, don't feel super tight. Maybe I can put some blue tack in there or something like that, but you definitely need a stand for this figure. She just won't stand on her own. The feet are very like floppy at the ball joint area. The head sculpt is not what I expected. I really love that head sculpt that they showed a picture of. Sometimes when you're ordering fantasy figures, it's the head sculpt that makes the figure. When you get it, it's kind of disappointing to see it changed. The head sculpt that comes with now does look pretty cool. Again, she's got so many different looks. It is cool, but at the same time, I would have loved to have gotten that original head sculpt. So, still an awesome figure. I definitely recommend it. You need to stand and prepare for a different head sculpt. And here she is with the Alpha Toys Shooting Doji figure. And she looks very awesome. These two definitely pair well together. Different genres, you know, completely different backgrounds, but they still look awesome together. They're in the fantasy figure zones there, so they look pretty cool together. If you want to see more of that Shooting Doji figure, check out my review. Click the link above to access that. I guess in the end, I still do recommend getting this figure if you're into the fantasy stuff. It does look great. The costume's amazing. The chain whip looks frackin' awesome. Again, be prepared for a different head sculpt, and you definitely need to get a stand. So thanks so much for watching. Till the next video.